Really poor effort by our club today. We just didn't play very well in every area. And Kentucky's a good team, and we walked them and hit them 9 times. And we didn't do a good job defending the running game. And you can't play a good team and give them that much, or they're going to take advantage of it. And to their credit, that's exactly what they did. So if we want a different result tomorrow, we got to play better. We absolutely got to play better.
When it comes to a team like Kentucky that bunts and uses like a lot of fundamental baseball, what is it? How hard is it kind of like just defend, prepare the defense for?
Well, we practice that stuff a lot. They're really good at it because that's their personnel. They don't have a lot of physicality and power, and that's why you want to have balance in your program, because there's going to be weekends and winds howling in, and you're not going to get extra base hits, which is exactly what's going on this weekend. And if you can't hit doubles and homers, then you've got to string together 5 or 6 singles, or take advantage of what the other team gives you. Kentucky has done a great job this weekend of not giving us anything. They've thrown a ton of strikes. They've defended the field fairly well. They haven't given us a lot of base runners. And you start trying to get 6 singles in an inning to score 2 runs, that's pretty challenging to do. And the flip side of that is we've given them a lot, and to their credit, they've taken advantage of that.
When it comes to Pickney, obviously he kind of struggled recently, but he did go 2-4 today. He did get an RBI. How's it like kind of seeing at least him progress back to his early season slate?
Which way, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrews, he hasn't been his best the last, week and a half or so. He's been a little bit off, and typically baseball works that way. Like if you're a 300 batting average hitter, you don't go 3 for every 10, right? There's ebbs and flows, and as a coach and as a player, you're trying to minimize that. And when they get a little bit off, get them back on track, really fast. So, Andrew's making some progress. He's still chasing outside the zone a little bit more than I'd like to see him, or a little bit more than he does when he's going well. But we need to get him going because he's a big part of our team.
Coach, was your thought process putting Max Williams in the starting lineup tonight in right field and shifting Pinkney over to center? Because you just mentioned Pinkney's had a bit of an ebb and flow this season, but obviously still want to keep him in the lineup. So why was it Williams getting the starting right?
Yeah, well, Caden's a little dinged up, so it's kind of a day-to-day deal. But Caden just wasn't, per the athletic trainers, wasn't available to play today. So just Max has had some good at-bats, the last couple of weeks when he's gotten in there. He's done a good job, and I thought we'd give him a shot today.
Speaking of which, is Tommy Sala good, or was just a regular substitution when you pulled him?
Yeah, no, he's healthy. Strickland's got a really good breaking ball, probably throws his breaking ball for strike better than his fastball, and that's not a strength of Tommy's. And, as a 4th inning, we were chasing crooked number and kind of, didn't want to wait till the 8th or 9th. I felt like we kind of had to start taking our shots early. And Hammy came off the bench and gave us a big base hit, helped us get a run.
You've seen your team play 5 games of SEC ball now. What are you kind of learning about this team now that you had some games under your belt?
I still really like our team. We got a lot of good players. We got to play better. Are we the team that played down in Gainesville, or are we the team that's played here the last 2 days? And you've kind of seen 2 way different teams. So we got 25 league games left. If we can compete and play the way that we played in Gainesville, we're going to have a great season. And if we play the next 25 like we played the last 2, it's going to be tough. So I like our team a lot. We just haven't played well the last 2 days, and really I would even say Tuesday with that. But I still really like our club. We've got really good players, but we need to play better.
Today might have been a great example of it. The pitching has actually been pretty solid. I think we didn't get to talk to you yesterday, but I forgot who started. But Hess did really great yesterday. What did you kind of see from him, after his start?
Yeah, Ben's been doing a great job. You need somebody on Friday that pitches, 5th, 6th, 7th inning, and Ben's done that virtually every time that he's pitched. So, he's the least of our worries. I thought he was magnificent yesterday. We're going to pitch well this year. We have stuff, and we have enough strike throwers. And obviously, Furtado wasn't his best today, and Brock Blatter wasn't very good. But and Holman wasn't as sharp as he has been. But I thought Luke pitched better than his stat line. And then I thought Zane Probst and Connor Ball did a good job for us today. So, we got to get the right guys in the right roles, a little better. But I think we'll be just fine on the mound going forward.
Kind of going back to the hitting, you guys left 12 guys on base. What was it that kind of hindered the offense when it came to hitting with runners in scoring position or runners in position at all?
Yeah, we were incredibly inefficient. You know, you look at the line score, and we out hit them 12-9 and lost 9-5. You know, so that's Kentucky being really efficient, and us giving them a lot, and us being incredibly inefficient. You know, I think that's kind of been the story. One of the stories these two games is, you know, Kentucky's finding a way to foul off some tough two-strike pitches. They find a way to put the ball in play with a runner at third base, and we've been terrible. I mean, Drew Williamson takes 3 pitches, middle of the bases loaded, and doesn't swing the bat. I mean, talking about a 23-year-old that's a really good player. I mean, those are good pitches to hit, you know, not 50-50 ball strikes. I don't know how to coach that. You know, and some of our at-bats with the runners at third and less than 2 outs the last 2 days have been terrible, and that's one of the reasons why we're 0-2.